Welcome back here to Wood Sports Gaming as we continue our Iowa Saints franchise. The Saints on the road taking on the Rays. After dropping one yesterday, they look to get back to even in this four-game series. Can they do so? We will see, as they're going to have Mitch Keller on the hill for his second start with the organization. And for Tampa Bay, they will have Pepio. So let's get into it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share with a friend. Grab some popcorn,
Baseball
grab a
for you
soda,
on a
sit back and
Tuesday
enjoy
night
the
from
game. And
Tropicana
remember,
Field.
we do
Tonight,
not
the
own the
second of
content.
four to
They
begin
belong
the
to
week
MLB
between the
and San Diego
Saints
Studios.
and
We're
the
just using
Tampa
for
Bay
making
Rays.
entertainment purpose.
It's baseball
Thanks
on the
and enjoy
show,
the game.
and it's coming up next. Ryan Pepio, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And now, Tyler Pee-wee, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Here now the 2-2. He's the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Another try at 2-2. Okay. Ryan Mountcastle will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. And it's fouled away. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
At the plate, David Woods. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mitch Keller, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Lays off 2-2 now. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in next, number 62. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runner goes for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pee-wee will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate now, number 13. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now into the box, Cedric Mullins, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Edwards is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Shane Woods. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Matt Country Boy. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Gunnar Henderson. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
3-2 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. The Rays are in front, 2-1. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Richie Palacios. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hold hard, but it's fouled.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, number 45. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now to the plate, here is number 0. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Taylor Walls. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind the zone there.
Didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jake Fraley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Into the box, number 62. Lifted down line in left. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High in the air out to center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 5-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Danny Edwards, and they could use a spark from him here. Now here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Kalen Moore. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Digging in will be Tyler Peewee. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
and he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Edwards takes his lead at third with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Up next, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on in front, 5-2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the 1-2.
Inside ball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
On to first, and they get them both.
The bat.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're still out in front, 5-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be David Woods as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Shane Woods. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And another foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to bat, Richie Palacios. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pee-wee is right there, 1 down.
Number 45.
So now to the plate, number 45. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Number 0 is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Mountcastle is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 0.
Next to hit, number 0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1, here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Matt Country Boy.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Gunnar Henderson. Now a hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Danny Edwards. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. In now, Kalen Moore. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat.
Tyler Pee-wee.
At the plate, Tyler Pee-wee fouled off. Moore, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mullins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Rays are in front, 5-3. James Arnold is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Walls, worked a walk his first time up. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder.
And there's a
60.
final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jake Fraley. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Five runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 62.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 62. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bullet back up the middle. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Dustin Baker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-1 pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, David Woods. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm the managers just like that to the end and end up walking him, then serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as we are all tied at 5.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Stepping in now, Shane Woods, fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Matt Country Boy stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. but 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, and we are all tied 5-5. Thus far in this one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, number 13. This is on the ground over the first. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 28.
Up next for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Number 43 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 43.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So next to hit is Danny Edwards. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Henderson is on his way home. And he's in safely to third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Edwards, the runner at third with no outs.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Tyler Pee-wee. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with 1. Here it's ball 4. Conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
There's a base hit on the line. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Edwin Aceda comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. To the plate now, David Woods. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Jose, flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Richie Palacios. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 45.
Next to hit is number 45. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look something middle in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Stepping in once again is number 0. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Taylor Walls, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Taylor Walls, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. The 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A high fastball is in there. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 7-7 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate, Jake Fraley. And it's fouled away. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, number 62. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Out and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So stepping in is Shane Woods. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air to straightaway right. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. So now into the box is Matt Country Boy. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. The 1-1 is a fastball whiffed on for a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-2, here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Mullins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Next to stand in is Gunnar Henderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Payoff pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to.
Edwards.
So now to the plate, Danny Edwards. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fraley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Anderson.
Ready now is Yandy Diaz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, number 13.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 13. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Cedric Mullins. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Popped him up. Woods has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Andrew Wantz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Kalen Moore. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Tyler Pee-wee, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record this. Striding in is Ryan Mountcastle. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 39.
So now here is Richie Palacios. He bounced out last time up. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, number 45. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has makings of a good outing.
Standing in now, number 0. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Country Boy is after it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still tied 7-7. And now in the box, David Woods 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1 pitch. Chopped to third. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Big at-bat now, and here is Jose Ramirez. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up throwing. Start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate, Jake Fraley. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now back, number 62.
Next, here is number 62. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. And they do it in walk-off style.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fastball just inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next up is Shane Woods. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Bounce to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. And now here is Taylor Walls, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Ball 2 strikes to the Rays bullpen, his 5th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the visitors, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.